Hello, this is Frances from Yoga Glow Studio. We're going to be doing a twisting little mini detox flow that'll hopefully also shift your energy, make you feel really good. So just come to a seat, cross-legged if that's comfortable for you. With the hands on the knees or anywhere else you want them. I'm going to place one hand over the other on my upper chest. Just connecting with your breath here. And just allow yourself to settle into this moment. Just focusing on deepening and lengthening the breath. And just relax the face, the jaw, the mouth. Let everything be completely relaxed as you just focus on the rise and fall of the breath. Just engaging your Ujjayi breath now. And we'll take 2 cleansing breaths together. And we're going to exhale out through the mouth. And I want you just to let go of any tension you may be feeling, any frustrations, any sadness. Just let it go on the exhale. So big inhale. Exhale. And again, inhale. Good. I want you just to place one hand on your heart's base. Maybe you can feel your heart beating here. And just feel this loving kindness at your heart space. And let go of any judgment towards yourself. Tune in to your innermost self, your higher self. Good. And now's a really good time to invite in an intention for yourself for our session that you can practice throughout our session together, but also take off the mat and practice in your day or the next few days. So this can be one word or a sentence, an affirmation or mantra. For me today, it's trust. When you're ready, just blinking open the eyes. Let's take a big inhale, reach both arms up. And exhale, palms through heart center. Inhale, reaching high. And exhale, right hand down, left hand up and over. Big side body stretch. Just breathe here, drawing the top shoulder back a little. And inhale to reach high. And exhale over the other way. And just coming back to center now. I'm going to take breath of joy. So you can bring both hands at your heart here. Take an inhale. Exhale, interlink the hands. Slide the tailbone forward, puff up between the shoulders. Inhale to lift up. And exhale, interlink the hands behind the back, draw the hands away from the body, opening up through the shoulders, and just coming back to center. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, palms together. Inhale. Exhale, hands away. Inhale to lift up tall. Exhale, hands behind you, open up the chest. Inhale. And exhale. And just folding forward. Lengthening out the spine. Head and neck are relaxed here. And just walking the hands back in towards you. We're going to switch the cross of the legs now. Regrounding through the sit bones. You can bring the hands onto the knees and just start to circle through the spine, just awakening Kundalini energy. Reversing your circles. And coming back to center. Just closing the eyes for a moment and feeling that sense of connection to the earth. Grounding through both sit bones and lifting up tall through the crown of the head. And just let go mentally. Allow yourself to completely let go and completely be in the moment. Just folding forward again. Head and neck completely relaxed. And let's just walk the hands back. And you can bring the hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Let's take our cow-cat from here. So inhale, shine the heart forward. Then exhale to push through the hands, rounding through the back. Inhale forward, drop the belly. Exhale to round. Inhaling. And exhaling. Good. So from here, walking the hands forward, walking the feet back and finding your first downward dog. And you can bend one leg and straighten the other and just paddle out the legs just like this, just waking up the legs, lengthening out the spine. And when you are ready, just find some stillness in your downward dog, drawing the chest towards the thighs, spreading the hands wide. And again, we'll take 2 cleansing breaths here. Big inhale, and let go. Inhale, let go. And when you're ready, just bending the knees, looking forward, making your way all the way to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms rise. And exhale, palms to the heart. So finding your Tadasana with the feet hip width apart or the feet together here. Hands can be wherever you want them to be, by your sides or perhaps in prayer at your heart center. And again, just see about closing the eyes. Pulling up through the thighs, the glutes, Lifting up tall through the crown of the head and just breathing here. Connecting with your intention. And then when you're ready, just blinking, open the eyes. We'll take a sun salutation here. So when you're ready, bring the arms to the sides, roll the shoulders back. Inhale, arms rise. And exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga into your plank pose. Shifting the weight forward, lowering all the way to the belly. Inhale, baby cobra. And exhale, make your way back to downward dog. When you're ready, let's take an inhale, lift the right leg up and open up the right hip. Maybe peeking under the shoulder as well. And then sending that leg back straight and square, inhaling and exhaling, stepping to the top of the mat. We're going to come up into high lunge. So make sure you've got your feet wide apart on the mat with both hips shining forward. And you want your shoulders to be stacked over the pelvis. So if you need to, you can take a little bend into the back leg and bring both arms up. And just breathe here. When you're ready, big inhale. And exhale, open twist to the right. Breathe here. Really reaching the right hand back, left hand forward. And inhale, let's come back to center. And exhale, hands down. Let's find a twist with the back knee down, reaching the right arm up here. And releasing. Finding your lizard pose from here. Bring your right foot to the edge of the mat. And you might want to take some movement here, just shifting forward and back, really getting into both hip flexors. You can also find stillness straight away if you want to. And then just finding a position where you feel really supported in your body. You can either stay here, perhaps come down onto forearms. And you can also roll onto the outer edge of the right foot here. And just breathe into the posture. Letting go of all tension in the hips. We also store a lot of emotional tension in our hips and in the psoas. So just taking some time here to let the tension out of the body. And when you're ready, just making your way back. We're going to just come up onto the back foot and walk the hands to the left side. Coming into your prasarita forward fold, so bring both feet parallel and just fold down. And you can nod the head yes, and shake the head no, just fully letting go. Let gravity do the work here. Just dropping down. These forward folds are wonderful for calming the nervous system down. And when you're ready, walking the hands forward, we'll find a twist here. So you can bring your left hand down, reach the right arm up. Opening up here, and then switching sides. And releasing down, walking your hands back up to the top of the mat. And let's step back into plank here, so finding your high plank. And when you're ready, let's take an inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale to lower all or halfway down. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. And exhale, make your way back to downward dog. And let's take 2 cleansing breaths. Big inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lifting up the left leg, opening up the hip and breathing here as you open up the left hip. And then send that leg back straight. You can inhale, look forward. Exhale, stepping up to the top of the mat. Making your way back into your high lunge on the other side. And just taking the time to settle in so you feel stable and strong in the pose. Let's take an inhale and exhale to twist, and breathe here in your twist. Take some time in it, reaching forward, reaching back. Inhale, let's come to center. And exhale, releasing both hands down, dropping the back knee down and finding your twist. Left hand up. Slightly leaning back with the top shoulder. And releasing down. Again, finding your lizard. So just walking the left foot out to the edge of the mat. And again, if you took some movement on the other side, just finding that to the left side as well. And just finding the position that you found on the other side, if it's accessible to this side as well. Just going there now. Head and neck relaxing down. Just allowing the body time to open up through the hips. And walking the hands back. We're going to pick up the back foot and walk the hands to the right this time. And again, find your prasarita forward fold. You can always widen the feet a little bit further apart. And fold on down. And here, just walking the hands forward, we're going to bend into the left foot, left knee, and just find a variation of your Skandasana pose. So you can take a normal pose here, or if you like, you can try walking the hands forward, coming up onto fingertips, and drawing and lengthening the lower back in space. And again, walking the hands back and just taking your Skandasana the other way, so bending into the right knee. Your version here, whichever you want to take. Maybe it's the same variation as me, walking the hands forward. And release. Walking the hands, or bending into that front leg, walking the hands to the top of the mat, and just finding your plank pose here. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, lower all or halfway down. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, back to downward dog. Big inhale. Long exhale. Big inhale. Long exhale. Inhale, the right leg lifts up, opening up the right hip, finding some hip circles here, or maybe dropping that right leg behind you and finding your wild thing, opening up through the chest here. And when you are ready, using your core strength to flip back over, just stepping to the top of the mat, making your way up into your high lunge. So again, just taking time to set up, making sure you've got the feet wide enough apart on the mat, both hips shining forward. And let's take an inhale. And exhale, open arm twist to the right. Inhale here. And exhale, exalted lunge. So breathing here as you bring the right hand down the back leg. Bring the left arm up and over, just looking over that right shoulder. And when you're ready, inhale back to center. And exhale, left hand down, right hand up. You can always scoot the left foot back a couple of inches. Make your way into your twist. Drawing that right hip back, keeping the left hip high. One more inhale. And exhale, release the right hand down. We're going to drop the back knee down here. And just cross the right shin across the mat. Set the hips down and find your pigeon pose. Lowering down as much as feels comfortable. Just focusing on the breath. Keeping the breath really slow and steady. When you are ready, you can use the hands to walk yourself up. Just rolling the weight onto that right hip and just bringing the left leg forward and crossing the left leg over the right. So we're going to take our twist, Ardha Matsyendrasana. So you can either keep the right leg bent here, or if you prefer, you can just stretch it out. That's what I like to do because helps me to ground through the sit bones a little bit more, but depends on your anatomy. So just bringing that left foot outside the right knee, whatever position you've chosen, and then see if you can sit a little bit taller, maybe using the hands on the left leg to just pull yourself a little bit taller here. And then we're going to find our twist to the left, so you can either hook the right elbow outside the left knee here or wrap it around and just start to twist around. Just making sure you keep the neck out of this, so the neck is just relaxed as you twist through the spinal column to the left. And just making your way back to center. You can just dip to the right, just taking a little counter fold here. And then lift yourself up. And from here we'll find our boat pose, Savasana. So when you're ready, looking forward, lifting up one leg, two legs. And you can stay here. If you want more, you can bring the arms forward and maybe start to straighten out. Really engage with the breath here. Lifting up through the heart space. And release. Well done. Just crossing at the ankles. Let's make our way back to downward dog. Stretching everything out. And we'll take lion's breath, a beautiful, calling, powerful breath where we stick out the tongue on the exhale. So big inhale. And again, inhale. Good. Inhaling, left leg rises, open up the left hip, find your hip circles or flip for Wild Thing. And when you're ready, using your core to come back over, lifting that left leg up and back, and then stepping forward to the top of your mat. Making your way up into your high lunge. And finding that twist to the left. And from here, your exalted lunge, right hand up, left hand down the back leg. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, the right hand down, left hand up, adjusting and bringing the back foot back if you need to. Finding your twist. And releasing. Let's drop the back knee. Make your way into your pigeon. Just lowering down. And when you're ready, walking the hands back, rolling the weight onto the left hip, bringing that right leg forward, keeping the right knee high, and again, finding your version of this twist. Taking time to set up with your nice tall neutral spine. And when you're ready, just twisting round to the right. And coming back, maybe folding to the left. And again, finding your Savasana boat pose. So lifting up. Imagining you've got that string lifting up from the chest all the way up. And when you're ready, release. Let's cross at the ankles. We'll take one last flow. You can step back into your plank pose, chaturanga, shifting the weight forward, lowering all or halfway down. Upward dog or cobra. Straight back to downward dog. Last two cleansing breaths. Big inhale. Let go. And again. And from here, bringing the feet to the edges of the mat, walking the hands back towards the feet. Let's bring the right hand onto the left leg and just peek under the left shoulder, finding a twist here. And switching sides. And then from here, walking the hands to the top of the mat, you can find yourself in a little yogi squat, malasana. Just bringing the hands to your heart here, pressing the knees open with the elbows, Just feeling your connection here to the ground beneath you. You can imagine that you have roots through your feet, rooting you to the earth. And feel the connection as well through or from the base of your spine downwards. Just connecting with all the abundance of the earth. And when you're ready, you can just bring the hands down. And we're going to roll down now onto our backs, so you can just allow yourself to roll down vertebrae by vertebrae, coming all the way down. And I want you just to see if you can reach the fingers towards the heels. We're going to find our bridge pose. So this is more or less the right place for most people to come up, but if it's not right for you, just adjusting as you need to as you come up into your bridge. Tucking the chin lightly, lengthening the neck. And when you're ready, we're going to inhale to squeeze and lift the hips up. And you might want to just shrug the shoulders underneath you here, maybe interlinking the hands. And keep working in the posture, drawing the tailbone forward. Squeezing and lifting the hips up. Just breathe deeply here into your chest. And when you are ready, you can release the arms if you have them interlinked and just lower down very slowly. And just bringing the feet to the edges of the mat, we're just going to let the knees fall from one side to the other here. Just releasing the lower back, you just worked it really hard. So encouraging the muscles now to relax and lengthen out. And just coming back to center now. I want you just to bring the knees above the hips. Bring the hands onto the abdomen and just feel that connection, drawing, engaging the abdomen, pressing the lower back onto the mat. And bringing the hands to the knees, just finding some circles, but keeping that connection of the lower back to the mat. And then in the other way. And coming back to center, I'm going to finish with a spinal twist again, so you can let the knees drop to the right side of the mat, and you can bring the right hand onto the left thigh and just look over the left shoulder. If you want to have a little bit more, you can straighten out the top leg, maybe hold the foot or the calf and just look over the left shoulder here. So just finding the twist that works in your body for you today. Just closing the eyes and seeing if you can slow down the breath now even more. And releasing, stacking the knees if they weren't, and then bringing them back. Just lifting up the hips and recentering the hips. And then finding your twist the other way. And when you're ready, Coming back to center, taking any final shapes you want to make, or just finding your Shavasana straight away. Bringing the feet slightly wider than hip width apart, palms facing up. And allow yourself to rest here fully for a few minutes. Just letting go completely of the body, the breath, the mind. See if there's any muscles in your face that you're still holding on or clenching, and just let them go. And if you do have any thoughts that come in, just let them be like clouds in the sky. No need to get attached. If you have the time at home to stay in your Shavasana longer, just turning the video off now. If you need to wake up, you can start to deepen and lengthen the breath now. Maybe taking some circles in the wrists and ankles. And you can walk the feet back in towards you. And just hug the knees in, lifting up the head to the knees, hugging everything in. And then letting your head drop down, rolling onto your right side, making a pillow for your head with your hand or your arm. Resting here for a couple more breaths. And when you are ready, using your outer hand to press yourself up to a seated position. Hands maybe onto the knees or maybe onto the upper chest like we started, one over the other. Just noticing how you feel now. And coming back to your intention that you set yourself. And bringing your hands into prayer position at your heart center. Let's close with a chant of Om together. Inhaling to chant. Namaste. Thank you very much for practicing with me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or evening, and I'll hopefully see you very soon. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe for more videos. Thank you.